Christopher Moltisanti is often viewed with a degree of sympathy. He is the perpetual screw-up, the tragic prince, a man crushed by the weight of his addictions, his artistic ambitions, and the suffocating expectations of his uncle, Tony Soprano. This view, however, obscures a deeper, more chilling truth. While Tony Soprano was a monster, he still struggled with some human impulses. Protecting his family, pie oh my, being angry regarding what happened to Tracy. Christopher was a man whose love for others was entirely conditional, easily discarded the moment it conflicted with his own ego and survival. His relationship with Adriana La Cerva is the central exhibit in the case against him. On the surface, it appeared to be a passionate, if volatile, romance. In reality, Christopher never saw Adriana as a partner, but as a possession, an accessory that validated his identity as a rising star in the mob. Look at how he engages to her, berating her mother, and just walking in like he is doing a biggest favor in the world for Adriana.
Give me the phone!
Go in the other room!
Ow! Ow!
I want to marry you.
What?
I mean it, Adriana. I love you. I want to marry you. Got your ring and everything.
Don't listen to him, Aid. He's been jerking you around for 3 years. You're wasting your whole youth.
His love was defined by control. His violent jealousy was not born of a fear of losing her, but of the disrespect he felt when another man looked at what he considered his property. He beat her, not just in fits of drug-fueled rage, but as a calculated tool of dominance to reassert his authority when he felt his own was slipping. Throughout their relationship, Christopher's dreams were always his own. His foray into screenwriting and film production was not about building a future with Adriana, but about forging an identity for himself, separate from the mob, a world where he could be the star. Adriana was expected to be a supportive audience member, a cheerleader for his ambitions, but her own dreams were secondary. She was an object in his life story, and when that object became an obstacle, it became disposable. When Adriana and Tony go into a car crash, he doesn't care about the health of Adriana, he just beats her up. And even though it is proven that Adriana didn't cheat on him, he still isn't comfortable with this fact. He is sad that others will gossip anyways, and this will damage his image as a mob captain. The final nail proving that Christopher is no hero happens at the end of season 5. When a distraught Adriana confesses that she has been forced to cooperate with the FBI, she offers him a genuine way out, the Witness Protection Program. She presents him with a future free from Tony, from the stress, from the life that is killing him, that he complains to her every day. It is an offer of unconditional love and a shared escape. Christopher's reaction is immediate and instinctual. He does not weigh the options or mourn their shared predicament. He physically attacks her, choking her on the floor, his rage directed at the person who has brought this problem to his doorstep. His first thought is not us, it is me. In that moment, he is presented with a clear choice: a life of anonymity with the woman who loves him, or a return to the family that has consistently used him as a pawn and a punching bag. He chooses the mob. This decision is not born of loyalty to some sacred code of omerta. It is an act of pure egotism. A life in hiding would mean the death of his identity. He would no longer be Christopher Moltisanti, nephew of the boss, a made man. He would be a nobody. His decision to talk with Tony was not a reluctant act of a trapped man. It was a calculated move of self-preservation. He let Silvio drive Adriana to her death. He traded her life for his own motivations and nothing more. This brand of selfishness stands in stark contrast to that of Tony Soprano. Tony was unquestionably a monster, a murderer, and a sociopath. Yet his evil was complicated by a fierce, albeit twisted, protective instinct for his immediate family. His love for his daughter, Meadow, was a powerful, driving force. He was willing to risk war with the New York family over a perceived slight to her. His grief and rage during AJ's suicide attempt were agonizingly real. Tony would kill for his children. He would never sacrifice one of them to save himself. His violence was often a brutal function of his business and his position. Christopher's violence, however, was frequently personal and petulant. He murdered screenwriter J.T. Dolan in cold blood, not for business or to protect the family, but because J.T.'s words bruised his fragile ego. Ultimately, Christopher's tragedy does not absolve him. His addictions and ambitions were symptoms of a deeper sickness, a bottomless narcissism. He wanted the power of the mob life without the responsibility, the respect without the sacrifice. He craved love but was incapable of giving it unconditionally. Tony Soprano's great struggle was that of a powerful man wrestling with his own weakness and morality. Christopher Moltisanti had no such struggle. He was a weak man who consistently chose the most selfish path available, leaving a trail of destruction in his wake, culminating in the cold-blooded sacrifice of the one person who ever truly loved him. That is not tragedy. It is a quiet, personal, and profound form of evil.